guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. So it is a blustery, stormy day outside, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to pretend that it's fall, even though it's still hot. So I put on a sweater, and today I'm going to be going over my fall sewing plans with you guys. It's the beginning of September, so it is really the time of year where I want to start planning through what I want to make for the fall. So I have a few different projects that I've planned out and sketched out that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and show you what I want to make this fall. So I have my sketchbook with me today because I've gone through and sketched out everything that I plan to sew. So you'll see that in this video. I am by no means an artist, but hopefully it just gives you a better idea of what I'm talking about as I go through these different projects. So let's start out with dresses. I want to make two different dresses this fall. I don't have a lot of fall dresses, and it's something that I really like to wear in the fall. So I definitely want to add a couple to my wardrobe. So let me tell you about the two that I've planned out. The first one is a pattern from By Hand London that I saw that I think is super pretty. It's called the Tamzin Dress. I think I'm saying that correctly. And it's just almost like a folk style 70s inspired dress, which I think is perfect for the fall season. So let me tell you a little bit about how I'm going to make my version of it. So I have my fabric samples that I've ordered here today. So this is the fabric that I'm thinking for this dress. It's this really flowy rayon and this almost autumnal floral print. It's a little bit 90s looking, but I think it'll be perfect for the fall. And then for this dress, I'm really drawing inspiration from the 1970s Laura Ashley styles that were very prairie inspired and had the crocheted lace detailing. So I'm going to be adding crocheted lace to this in some way, shape, or form. I think it'll really accent the square neckline really well. So I'm excited about that. I think that'll be a really good kind of transitional piece, but definitely have a very fall look to it. Now, the second dress that I want to make, I just got really inspired by this dress I saw in a Reformation email. And it is a maxi dress with a tiered skirt and a square neckline with a little ruffle detail, which I think is so cute. So I don't have a fabric for this one yet, but I think I'm going to actually save this for when the Fall Rifle Paper Company fabric collection comes out, because I know they're doing a lot of darker floral prints that I think would really suit this. So I will probably end up getting one of those rayons to use for this dress, but I haven't really made many maxi style dresses, and I think this will be a really cool style to experiment with. Now, there are two pairs of pants that I want to make this fall. I don't really have a lot of pants in my wardrobe that aren't jeans, so I think I want some that have a little bit more variety and interest to them. So the first pair of pants that I want to make is inspired by this pair that I found on the Madewell website that are floral printed, and I found some fabric that is printed with daisies. I don't have a fabric sample for that one, but I will be showing it to you guys soon. So I think that's going to be perfect for this. It'll be really cute. So a high-waisted pair of pants that is just really comfortable and wide-legged, but with a floral print and a black background, I think will be really cute for fall. And then the second pair that I'm thinking of making is a paper bag waist style pair of pants inspired by this pair from Seasons that are in this plaid print. So I have this fabric sample from Mood Fabrics that is a wool blend in this coral and sage color palette, which I think is so pretty. So I think this will really look beautiful with the paper bag style waist and the bow detailing of a paper bag style pair of pants. So I'm really excited about this one. I love the color scheme here, and I think it'll look so pretty with fall sweaters. Moving on to skirts, I have two skirts as well that I want to make this fall, and one is revisiting that silk skirt that I tried to make in the summer that did not go so well. So I have this sample of this light blue silk charmeuse, which is so beautiful. And what I'm thinking for this is that I need to go with a slightly fuller silhouette, so something like a half circle skirt, and I think that will work a lot better with this delicate fabric. So I'll be experimenting with that a little bit, but hopefully it will go well and I'll finally figure out how to make the perfect silk skirt, because I really want that in my wardrobe and I love this blue color. Now, the other skirt that I want to make will be out of black and ivory polka dotted rayon, and I want this to be a button front style. I have a thrifted skirt that is floral rayon from the 90s that I absolutely love, so I'm kind of going with the same silhouette from that. So I might create my own pattern from that, or I might find a pattern that has the same look that I want, but I think a polka dotted skirt will be so cute and go really well with different fall sweaters and just add a little bit of interest to my outfits. So this is something that I'm excited to add to my wardrobe. Now, this fall I really want to venture into coat making because I love coats and I would love to have more of a variety in my wardrobe, but they are such expensive pieces to buy, and so it's something I would love to be able to make for myself. So I've picked out two different coat fabrics, and one is a little bit cheaper because it's a blend, and then one is a little bit pricier. pricier, so I'm going to start out with the cheaper one and then work my way up once I have a little bit of experience under my belt. So the first coat that I'll be making will be inspired by this plaid coat from Seasons that is just this really simple overcoat type of style with a collar, and I think it's really beautiful. And the fabric that I've chosen for this one is this wool blend from Mood Fabrics that's in this burgundy and sage green plaid. I think it's so pretty, and I will choose some kind of silky lining to go along with this, but I haven't picked that out yet, so I'm really excited to experiment with coat making. It's something that will be very new for me. And then the second one that I am going to make will be a purple coat, because I really want some more colorful coats in my wardrobe. I'll have the plaid one and then the purple one. Everything I have already is very neutral, so it'll be fun to add a little bit of color. So I found this boiled wool on Mood Fabrics that is in this lavender shade. It's very dusty and just really pretty, so I love that. And then I will probably line it with something like a silk fabric like this one that is in a similar color, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'm thinking for this one that I'll go a little bit more structured. I found this picture of this coat on Yes Style that is more of a structured silhouette with a tie at the waist, so I'm going to play around with that a little bit. I'm not 100% set on what I'll be doing there, but we will figure that out as we go. And then here at the end of this video, I thought I would throw in a couple of knitting projects that I want to do. I'm going to try and have 2 knitting projects going this fall season, so that if I get bored on one, I can kind of switch it up and go to the other one. So the first one that I want to make is the balloon sleeve sweater from Petite Knit. I think this is so beautiful, and it's very different from any style of knitting that I've done before. The sweater that I'm finishing up right now is a very chunky kind of detailed stitch, and this one being just a really plain stitch, I think will be nice to kind of change it up a little bit. And then the color that I'm thinking for that is like a raspberry red kind of berry color. So I ordered this yarn and also one other that will go along with it from Quince & Company. So I'm excited to check those out when they come in the mail. And I think that'll be a really fun project and a nice color that will work with a lot of these pieces that I'm making. And then the other knitting project is a cardigan. I've never made a cardigan before. This is called the Seasons Cardigan, and it's just a really simple rib knit cardigan. So the yarn that I'll be using for that is a cotton yarn from Wool in the Gang, and this is in a lavender color, which I think is really pretty. So hopefully that one will be pretty simple as well, but I'm really looking forward to getting started on those. I'm excited to finish my current knitting project so that I can cast on something new. So that is everything that I have concretely planned so far for my fall sewing and knitting. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything. Let me know down in a comment below what you're most looking forward to seeing on my channel. Hopefully everything goes well and it actually makes it to my channel, but we'll see as we go through the sewing this fall. I'm really looking forward to getting started on all of this. And this Friday, guys, I will have a video coming all about ordering fabric online. So if you liked any of the looks of the fabrics that you saw in this video, I will be talking about that in Friday's video and sharing kind of how I buy fabric online, because there is not a lot of fabric available where I live. So if you're in a similar situation, I hope you will find that really helpful. I'm excited to get filming that one as well. And I'll also share a few fabrics that I've bought recently, so a little mini haul in that video. So that's just a little taste of what's coming up next. But I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my fall sewing plans. I'm just so excited to get started, and it was so fun to just go over all of this. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are new to my channel and you're interested in sewing and you want to see any of these projects come together over the next few months, I would love it if you go ahead and subscribe by pushing the red button down below so you can stay notified for all of my future videos. But that is going to be it from me today, guys, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!